Alright, today we're going to do a comparison between Nightstalker and Stridor. I never did open these. I don't really open up the vehicles or playsets because I don't know where I'm going to put these. Once they're open, like they're in such great little boxes to keep everything contained. When I was looking at this box, it kind of gaslit me. I was like, wasn't Nightstalker belong to Jitsu and Stridor to Fisto? And I mean, they did put Fisto on the box, but they have He-Man riding Stridor, and then there's no Jitsu at all on here. But yeah, so I was like, what's going on here? But I googled it, and yes, indeed, these were the two steeds for these two action figures originally. I think that the original packaging didn't have Jitsu, and they kind of like incorporated it later. But you could get a 2-pack also with Jitsu and Stridor, so definitely that was, listed. Okay, so here we have this one in the open face box. This came out in new for 22, and this one is brand new in this packaging that is new for 24. So it took us a couple years to get the opponent of Stridor, and as you can see, the box is the same size. They just don't have the window or the flap. Yeah, it is exactly the same proportions. So I'm assuming inside the package that it'll look the same. Apparently I took the tape off of this. I think this was crushed, and that's why I did that. But I never did open this, and we're opening it, and I don't think I'm putting it back in the box. I'm going to have to find some kind of larger bin to keep it in. I should show you all the packaging. So this came out around the time that Jitsu actually came out. Oh, and then here he is. And I have opened up all those figures. I've opened them all. I did get my cartoon Prince Adam. Will we do that tomorrow for Mo Tuesday? This is MOTU Monday. Looking real good in the package. He's really popping off of the blue. I didn't show all the arts. Did we get this guy? I think that's the Dragon Blaster dragon. And then on this side, there's another dragon that might have came with the battle pack. It kind of looks like is it two dragons? No, that's one dragon. It kind of looks like the one that came with the bloody He-Man and whatever Battle Cat's name is. And then up here we have Rotar, something like that. Attack blast effects. This is an American card. I believe this was sent to me from a viewer. Thanks. And then this one is all English because it was made for Mattel Creations. And that is what the box. We already got Zoar, we already got Snake Mountain, all of these things. We already have Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Armor Skeletor. I'm not a fan of those guys, but I am interested to see if it's displayed exactly the same as in the box as this one. What is that tiny little? Yeah, and I'm interested to see the Castle Grayskull. Yeah, I saw that somewhere, where these little fences they put up, they look like the bridge of Snake Mountain, I think. So we're gonna have to see what's happening there. Okay, so I'm gonna want to save this box. I think I showed everything on it. I don't think there's any. There's a demon here. I don't think we've gotten enough demon creatures. I'm gonna cut this one too, just in case. Alright, and then is the box open the same? Yeah, careful with this. Check this out. I like I like a box art illustration. I don't know if it's a photograph or an illustration. Look at that. Yeah, we are getting Snake Mountain bridge pieces. Snake Mountain is behind the camera right now, and it's probably kind of dusty. So, like when I saw it, I was thinking, did they use the exact bridge pieces? So I am kind of curious to see. I'm going to take a peek. It does. They do look exactly the same, but I don't think they're in single form. Oh yeah. So I really did want to compare the way that they have them displayed on the boxes. So you can see that they even did the layout the same. They might have used the same plastic insert. I think they did. I really think they did. Oh yeah. They did, because you can see right there, there's a place for the fence, this fence, and they didn't use it. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen them reuse the mold. There's actual string. It's the same color string. That is really cool, actually. That guy lost his thing. Yeah, the placement in the box is exactly the same. All right, let's do some snipping. I think this was always my intention, to wait until we got Stridor or Nightstalker to review Stridor, because I did get him so much later than I should have. What else is holding him in? This big main one here. Here we go. That's kind of cool. Wow. The original one, which I did have both back in the 80s, which is kind of amazing. I said both, like a Canadian maritimer, which is, I guess, this is bringing back all of that. Okay, I don't know if it tells you where the articulation is anywhere on the box. Maybe it says in the thing. No, I think it's just telling you where the missiles go, apparently. I really do love this picture so much. I think that's beautiful. Attach loose blaster effects. Alright. I might do that. I might have to go back to that. Look at this. It really does look like the original with these electronics put it here. The stickers are already placed on, which I guess I like. It's better than me doing it. I don't put on my stickers. And the bite piece, tooth piece, I used to know what oh man, his mouth is articulated. What? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, I'm reviewing the new one first. Look at all of this articulation done so well. So like a real working horse. Oh yeah. And then knees incorporated. I don't think these pieces move. Just these pieces and the foot. But these pieces do move. This is quite incredible. Quite incredible. The bit. Maybe it's called the bit. He has got an alternative headgear too. And the articulated mouth is done so well. It's like invisible almost. You can see there the jaw. That is so cool. Okay. So let him bite down on this, and it's really funny that they did this in orange, and he never had anything like that as far as I remember. He didn't have a string for sure. That is so cool. I'm not sure. I guess that orange is really gonna make. It's kind of funny that Nightstalker kind of matches Fisto a little better. Like, he looks like he should be riding it, but that orange part, that kind of this is, he can barely see over. He's really contained in there. That looks a bit. He looks like he should be sitting a bit higher than that, but kind of Trojan horse thing going on here. I can hold on the handles, which look like Beastman's whip, which I don't think they are. I think it is something a little different, but that's kind of cool in its own right. The fact that he can hold on to that. Oh, except Jitsu's not able to do that. Okay, that's freaking cool. All right, let me I guess I have to show everything about Nightstalker first. I know that I should have opened Stridor first. I'm just gonna balance them on. His feet are so strange because they are articulated, but I'm gonna have to balance them. Check this out. Like this is bringing back the memories with the gun on the back, and then this tail is nice and rubbery soft. I like that, and it is also articulated, and this comes off and he looks like that, and we're gonna swap that out later. But that's kind of cool, and the articulated neck is done so well. So there's the one at the head and the one at the lower neck, and then all of these slats are like melding together in all the different positions, so coolly painted and gold and black, like great color combination. And then that brings us, oh no, it doesn't bring us to the Wild West color combinations, but we will get there. Oh, and those are also very distinctive. Oh, I never thought of that. Very distinctive Masters of the Universe, like with Castle Grayskull. And yeah, these colors are really in there. And they're kind of like, they're 70s colors, but I often refer to Masters of the Universe as a 70s brand, and people don't like it because it did come out in the 80s, but you have to realize that it was the very beginning of the 80s, and they were developing it in the 70s, and then everything that they were influenced by was from the 70s. So there's a lot of 70s in Masters of the Universe. So this is its more gruesome mask. This is definitely scarier. And it also makes him a unicorn, which is kind of cool. I guess he was a mini unicorn here. But yeah, much more sinister, I guess, for this horned. Oh, and it's exactly the same. I didn't realize that, as Stridor's. Okay, and then we get all these other things. So the two blasters, which I do not understand why they're not why they weren't attached, because there's a big void there, so there's no question that you would want to put them in. Now, is there an up and a down? No, I think they're the same on both sides. There's no left and right. There's no up and down. You just click them into place. Which side which way did they click in? Wait, did these even go here? Is there instructions? Why are there no instructions? Maybe there are. Maybe there's some that are hidden. Oh, there's more of a hexagonal. It's just like this hexagon spot. There's no click in. I guess that's the reason. It's kind of strange that it isn't attached and it's not permanent. I don't know. Maybe they did that for the Christians, so you could take away the guns if you wanted to. So it's just a horse. Anyway, why would you not want to put the blasters on there? I don't think they're not guns being Masters of the Universe. They're just blasters. Okay, so that's bringing it all together. Like we got to bring the purple to the front. The seat's nice. Look at the texture on it. Look at the little molded details on everywhere. It's incredible. I definitely like this helmet better than this one, but I think it would make sense to give this guy the more sinister head gear for sure. Okay, let's prop him up again. Let's put the tooth bit in here. The chomper. There's a name. I don't know. I never did any horseback riding. Horses are scary. Girls love horses for some reason, and I think for the most part men are afraid of them. And I think that is true. Wait, was I? Oh, the back legs do move, by the way. I finally got it to work. I guess I lost my fear. You can't really kick back, but you can get some really cool different leg positions, which, oh, you know what? I don't even need to use this box because he comes with a stand. Let's see what's going on. This is good. Where's the scissors? All right, let's cut this out. Pull this thing out. This is very common in Masters of the Universe Origins to get these stands. This is the worst part of the video. I'm trying to figure out me deciding if I'm gonna keep this packaging or not, so being careful. Not really the best. In YouTube. Oh, so much tape. I thought they stopped putting tape on. The tape is kind of unnecessary. I guess it would make it harder for the kids to get these into the boxes without taping it down first. Okay. Here we go. We got this base with this mini Snake Mountain guardrail. The back of the card is just red. I do like those bright colored pieces of cardboard. They didn't want anything to slip out of this package. However, the tooth bit, that fell out. They didn't have that secured. This looks so much like the Snake Mountain gate. I gotta see if it's just, yeah, it's just, they did make four of these for the front of Snake Mountain, but maybe I'll remember to show you that at the end of this video. And I can like drop everything on the ground. But it comes in sets of 2, and they made 4 of them, and it's attached to another one of these. But it looks pretty much the same color, which I really like. Alright, so I got these 3 blasts out, and we're going to get them in different colors too, so mixing and matching is kind of cool. Okay, and then we get this, and we get this, and snap them into place like so. This plastic feels really strange, but it also feels like it's not going to break down. Then we put this into here, so I guess that, and there's probably only one way for it to go in, hopefully, because I don't want to discover later that I put it in the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's not going in very easily that way, so maybe this is the way that it has to go in. All right, so we make a little diorama stand, and then, it really doesn't make sense that it comes with a stand, considering he has 4 legs, but I guess if you want to get some, there's some pivot here, he can jump over this, you can get some really crazy flying jumps. I don't know, that looks kind of silly, but there you go. And then these blast things. What was up with these? Oh, the blasts go on these things. That is kind of cool. I wonder if these are the same blasts that came with everything else. So he is souped up with 3 different guns. And I guess you can like push it on to different, you can make it really sturdy, push it on all the way, which I'm kind of down with that. That's kind of cool and kind of innovative. Maybe they stole that from Marvel or something. But definitely cool. We never saw anything like that back in the 80s. Chomp bit. It's called the chomp bit. Did you leave that down in the comments? I think, oh, you know what? I think these can go here. If not, they should have put them here. Oh, no. They can't. Wait, can they also go? Let me see here. Can they fit into, can these things, this is hexagonal. That's hexagonal. No. Am I going to figure something out later? They really should have done that, though. They should have put these up as handles on here. That would have worked out really, really cool. So at least you have a place to put those. Can I at least hang the handles on there? Maybe. Maybe that works a bit. Maybe that's an intention. I don't know, but it is nice to have a place so they're not hanging down, and a place to rest. I don't know how I feel really about these things. What are these called? Blast effects. I mean, they're cool and they're translucent. And what do I mean? What do I feel? I don't think. I don't know about keeping them on, I guess, because he's always blasting. Nonetheless, he looks good. Fisto, oddly enough, would look better riding on this. It looks like it matches him. But now that we've got some orange things incorporated in here, I do like the clash here. Yellow and purple are complementary colors. I guess gold is and orange is close to purple, to yellow. So, I mean, the colors are popping, and again, these 70s color combinations that Masters of the Universe has. Weird, odd, sick color combinations. Look at this, staggering the legs. That's something we could never do before. I guess you're supposed to display it this way because we have the tiny little mini Snake Mountain railing. It's looking kind of cool. All right, let's do a little comparison and open this guy really fast. You've probably seen this one a million times. Check out the back of this chair though, and the back of this chair. Careful. Did they save money, or they would have made them exactly the same in the original line? Can I say that for certainty? I can say that for certainty. That is something that I would have noticed. Would it be something that I would have remembered, though? I know that they had a sticker back here. Maybe mine is a defect. Maybe they forgot to put the sticker on. And I guess if they were going to forget to put the sticker on anybody's, it would be mine. Because if these sets came with the sticker separately, I would have not put them on. I would have left them without the sticker. I like more of a generic prototype looking toy, so I would have left them off. But the fact that they did it for me, and again, the children probably do a way better job than I could have done applying the stickers. I mean, if you're doing it over and over and over again. This one hasn't been put on perfectly, but I would have fired that kid for sure, because you can see that the sticker isn't fitting on exactly. I really like the articulated jaw. I really like these helmets. I really like the articulated head. The neck is so good. And I really love this color combination. It's so 70s, and it really is cowboy, and I never really thought about that before, but it really suits Stridor so well. It's like when they were dreaming up these colors to make for Snake Mountain and Point Dread, and all of those early vehicles were done in this brown and orange color. So the two different cages, very, very 70s, but very, very Western. Maybe they did steal it from Star Wars, because Star Wars was supposed to be a space, a space Western. Is that how they defined it? I think they used better terminology. So it could have been a little bit of a steal, a borrow from what was popular at the time. So this is not gonna, I don't know how we're gonna like this. See, I do like the creepy stuff the best. I'm more of a toy fan than a cartoon fan. It looks better in this color, I have to say. But I think we want to stick with the sinister on Nightstalker. It does make more sense. Blasts are getting in his way. They really do make Jitsu match a little bit better, make him look like he belongs. And it is too bad that they didn't do these ropes in the color of his sword. We do have some highlights on here that make him and bring it together, so that part is good. But I do like to put this mask on Stridor. I think it looks better. I think it suits him. It's kind of cool, though, that we can make them look different. Should I bring this down? Maybe I should have been doing the whole review like this. I don't have to see my face. Lord. Alright, so let's see. Let's put him together and let's see the difference to the stand. Oh, they really did recreate. Oh, it's such a shame I didn't show you this more. Now I guess I will, because you can see all of the vines and creepiness. It's also kind of they did some shiny. So there's matte and shine on this. I don't know how they did that. Yeah, I really don't know how they did that. Is there paint, or I have no idea how they did that. It doesn't feel like it's painted or anything, and it's the same color exactly. Maybe it was some kind of the texture of the mold or something. But, I mean, that really is a cool effect. I don't love this chunk of plastic. It does look kind of dirty and slimy, but maybe that's a good thing. Because it's, Snake Mountain. Okay, please. Oh, good. This one came out, and you can see that this one is completely different. Oh, no. Does it snap into Castle Grayskull? Well, I have to do an updated video. Have you snapped yours into Grayskull? That is kind of cool to see. Alright. Okay, this is amazing. I love that this is brown. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, can I... This is so hard. The limited space pull out the fence, which is amazing. I'm so curious to see if they actually did. You know what? It's different. It is different. that does fit in there. They kind of cut it off, but yeah, it's kind of. We might have to look at that again later too. Just a little geek out, fascinated with the packaging. All right, so I'm finding out I think there is a wrong and a right way to put this in as well, because one way doesn't come out. Can you take this out? It kind of does snap into place once you get in there, like Castle Grayskull, and I guess kind of like this one. It feels weird. It feels like the plastic that's made, and I said this in my review of Castle Grayskull, that it feels like the plastic that buckets and pail and buckets are made out of, like beach toys. So it's kind of like a cheaper plastic, but a sturdier plastic. But there's no complaining though, because the mold has taken. It feels like it's going to hold up. I guess it feels less brittle. That's like more rubber in the plastic. So I have no complaints. All right, and then I guess I was going to try to see. I guess there's only one way to put that in so you can make no mistakes. Again, we've got a little hurdle for Stridor to jump over. You can see the molding divots in there, but on this side it's a perfect cool fence. Do we have anything like that with Castle Grayskull? Maybe. I would be interested in seeing if the browns match to the castle, but I don't know. I guess I won't be doing that in that video. I might have to do a whole opened Masters of the Universe collection down the road, and we still have to take out the two missiles. I like that I didn't have to take off all of this plastic to get Stridor. Was much easier to open. However, that being said, I can't get these out. Okay, I'm gonna start with the blast effects. And I don't know if it showed that. I gotta check that out too. We don't have that. We don't have that artwork on here. We don't have. These are the only instructions that we have. I said that I don't have to take this off, but I think I do, because I need to manipulate this plastic a bit more. I think this is all I'm doing. I'm going to try popping it. Oh yeah, that worked. Oh, it's real stuck. Definitely, I don't know. I'm going to bring up the kids again. I don't know how they get it in there. Kids definitely couldn't get this out. This is definitely an adult collector toy. Look, I'm a strong guy. Okay, so these are not done in Fisto's purple. They did them in blue. Missed opportunity. But, however, orange and blue, complementary colors. It's poppin'. There's probably method to the madness. These people have gone to school for design and putting on the exact same blasters on here. I will put on these things right away and see how they look. I'm assuming all three are exactly the same, and they just made it so it could fit on every type of cannon. You can see that the two Like on this guy, he was always more uniform, less colors were used. You can see here that the back cannon is a different color from the front cannons, and they match the front cannons to his head. But as you can see on Nightstalker, and the same was with the original, the tail and the everything, all of the extra accessories are the same color, but we got some diversity here. See the back of the chair and everything, so we're mixing the orange and the darker orange, and we got some silver, and I guess it's just the extra orange. This fell off. Oh, this might be. I guess it would stay on. Yeah, so we got the blast effects going on. Again, they kind of get in the way. He's always blasting. I don't know how I feel about that. You can even swap out the different blasts. Try this one on there. That kind of actually looks kind of good. This does keep popping off. That's concerning. Maybe I should switch sides. Maybe they fixed it. There is no paint on this. I'm sure lots of people have complaints about that. I don't have complaints about that. I am a no paint, no sticker kind of toy collector. So the less paint and the less stickers, the better. You let me know if one of your guns keeps popping out. Maybe that I've switched them. Maybe one will stick in better than the other. Maybe this gun will pop off this side. I love these colors. I love the stickers and deco on here. Really interesting how you can see how they did the stickers. They really covered this guy in stickers. And then over here, maybe, that is totally why. I was wondering, I thought it was just the colors is why I like Stridor even more. Which maybe it has, and they painted the different details on here differently too. Check that out. See how they went down the silver on this, and then over here they painted just the circular bits to really make them look different. You change their headgear, and they look really, really, really different with the different sticker applications and what they chose to paint. And look, see they painted the full body gold along here, and here they kept full body brown. Very, very nice moves, and they took the very, very cool. And they like painted out his bum, and this guy they didn't paint out his bum. This is looking more of a Roman paint job. This is looking more of a Western paint job. I'm down. I'm going to put him on the stand. Again, there's details everywhere. All kinds of... This is the kind of toy that you can look at and then look at later, and you'll see other details on it. That's what Masters of the Universe does. And again, it goes back to 70s homages. Look, you can even rotate this stand so that he can plant his feet here. And then he looks kind of like a Brave Star horse, which he can stand up and start talking like a human. These are really cool. These are really fun to play with. They seem very, very sturdy, and they look how well they display because of the articulation and the movable stand pieces too. I really like standing on the hind leg thing, charging. They can have like a cat fight, kind of hoof fight. They're fighting with their paws like kittens. I mean, that's amazing. Let's put and then I kind of love the fact that the figures clash in them so well, because they clash so much. And that was one of the best parts of Masters of the Universe, was that these crazy color combinations. I've gone on and on about this many times over the years, talking about Masters of the Universe. But the weird that was one of the main best things that drew me to Masters of the Universe, where they were just sticking, like, even with Skeletor, the two different blues together. Like, is he purple? Is he, I don't know, yeah, I guess it's two blues, or purple and blue, and the clashing oranges and red of Beastman, and just like colors that you would never put together, just looking good together and popping. And look at this battle. That would look so good on the shelf, just like this. And the fact that you can, make them match, make them look more alike, make them look less alike. And I love, check out the face. Another example of how they painted differently. Look, they went down and around again, looking very Roman. And then this guy, they gave him a widow's peak here in the front of the face. So just by painting their faces differently, they look completely different. What a fantastic job. Two very similar horses looking very, very different. And you can kind of customize them too, which is incredible, and make them look more alike, more different. Plastics all feeling great. I'm loving the lack of paint details. I know that most people are not, but this is the colors are popping for me. The plastic is sturdy and popping and hunky and chunky and so good. I hope you enjoyed a look at both of these and the comparison. There's so much more I could compare. Look at the front base plates. Actually, those stickers might be kind of the same. They need ventilation. These are so good. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Until then.